All right, so today there was an update about the uniform policy after I sent the professional email stating, religious accommodation for all of my jewelry, whatever, whatever. I was told that, that my nose ring is a safety hazard because there's a possibility that after working there for 4 to almost 5 weeks, a client could rip out my nose ring. It's not a septum, it's not attached. It's just one of those things that kind of clips and hangs. That the bracelets are banned completely, so they don't want me wearing my copper bracelets. I've been wearing my copper bracelets for years. I'm not going to stop wearing my copper bracelets. Hold on, I do have a plan. They also wanted me to not wear these black pants. They want me to instead wear these cargos. Now, I have had these cargos for about 2 to 3 months and I don't wear them. Even though they're 98% cotton and 2% spandex, 98% cotton, 2% spandex, even though they are, for some reason, they still charge up when hit with frequencies. So, damaging to the body, damaging to the DNA, any type of fabric that you put on your body and it charges up, like right now I'm holding it in my hand and it's charging up. You can't see it, but I can feel it, which is why I only wear cotton. And the only polyester I do have is the copper socks that I've been wearing for years, and my body has adjusted to them. I refuse to change them. It holds my armor in place. So there's no rules specifically for me since I started this job pertaining to everything that the United States could get away with figuring out some way how to kill me and get through my armor. They want, we can only wear, I've been wearing these rings for years. We can only wear one ring, a wedding band or a graduate ring. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wear cotton, or I can't wear leather because it charges up, and it can use it to damage my body, damage my nervous system 24/7. So I have to find some type of cotton driving gloves, and I'll just wear those to cover up my rings while I'm driving, while I'm with a client. If I'm in the van by myself, obviously when I'm not at work, I don't have to wear those gloves, but I'm going to wear my driving gloves. I'm also going to have I have to adjust to the job until, I find another job or whatever else happens. So I'm going to wear long sleeve black cotton t-shirts that cover up the armor, so everything's very professional. And today I practiced getting out of the van and just taking my nose ring out. As soon as I started taking it out, the United States, the government, through this program, through the No Touch Social program, illegal internal surgeries, they started pulling at my sinuses, gripping, twisting the nerves and the muscles to attempt to cause teeth decay, to destroy my teeth. Immediately, I felt pain throughout my spine and my back. I don't know how powerful the sinuses are. I'm not a doctor or a medical professional. All I know is that I breathe better and I sleep better with my nose ring in. I work better with my nose ring in, and it keeps blood flow. It grounds the directed energy that they send, and it turns it into something that is healing for my body. I'm pretty sure it has to do with copper, shungite, and frequencies, and the neodymium magnet that is attached to it, absorbing all of that extra electricity. Again, magnets don't have any electrons, so they're always hungry for energy. So instead of the government being able to destroy me with directed energy weapons, my magnets are absorbing all of their attacks. They want me to wear polyester t-shirts and clothes that charge up. So they're feeding this information to the owner of the company, probably promising her money or progress or prosperity, whatever, as long as they get to torture and embarrass me. There's a long list of stuff, and this only came out this morning. These were not her rules yesterday or the day before. This came out after I sent an email stating that, and look, without my nose ring, immediately they started attacking and trying to give me a headache. um, she started this yesterday. She's the morning transit drivers and staff I have included, but I am not limited to the formal standard grooming protocols utilized throughout the transportation and medical transportation industries. These standards are not subject to negotiation or debate as they are implemented for the safety. They always, because it is the FBI and they know that I at least try to follow the rules and protocols, whatever, they are trying to attack illegally and legally. So they hide, and this is a government tactic. They will say it's best for your health, it's best for society, it's best for the nation, it's best for the people, to just like what they did with COVID, to push their agenda. They need to push it. So for all the nurses in 2019, 2020, 21, you can't work unless you get this shot because it's for the betterment of every single person that you get this shot and this vaccine so that you don't get COVID. And then look at how many people are still dying from those vaccines. And then look how many people they are purposely killing through the targeted individual program. So safety is the net that they hide behind. So compliance with these grooming and safety standards is a condition of employment and is intended to reduce the risk of injury, contamination, equipment entanglement, and other workplace hazards. I've been working there for like 4 to 5 weeks now. None of my armor has gotten entangled with any client. I don't even get close enough to them sometimes, like for any of my armor to affect them or for them to affect my armor. But this is the net, this is the wall that they're hiding behind, safety, just to get me to take my armor off so that they could kill me the way that they want to kill me. Through the bus of skull technology all day, they've been saying they want doctor's appointments, doctor visits, they need help going. It's been 3 years and I'm moving too slow to my death certificate. They are literally trying to kill me through the use of directed energy weapons and of nanotechnology and long-range acoustic weapons and sound torture and frequency torture, and they can't do it. They're not able to do it. So they are now utilizing my income, my job, to try to force me to suffer. Again, and this is a whole other side note. My birthday is June 12th, so I'm gonna just state this now. They're trying to set something up, set some type of misery cycle up to where I'm either jobless or some type of fail, some type of something for my birthday. Because I am about to be 31 and I am nowhere near where my intellect and where my work ethic should be. I woke up 3 o'clock this morning to go to work. And for some reason can't get from point A to point B, and I work every single day, and I'm always up, and I'm always documenting everything. You know what I mean? So this is, they said the pants, black heavy duty tactical or cargo pants or shorts. I don't wear shorts. I wear. I'm not wearing these. I'll continue wearing my black pants because it says black heavy duty tactical or cargo pants or shorts. So I can wear a tactical. It doesn't have to be cargo. Belts. My belt is uh my not Mylar or something. I forgot what type of belt it is, but it's a professional belt. It's smooth. The footwear, I wear the non-slip resistant shoes. Um, I don't have a high visibility vest, but I'm gonna order one from Amazon. The standard jewelry and piercing policies. This is where I come in. Uh, They are enforcing these rules because loose items can snag on equipment, hinder hand hygiene, or be violently torn out by combative or altered patients. Facial piercing standard policy strictly prohibits visible facial piercings, including nose rings, eyebrow rings, lip rings, and tongue studs. While on duty, septum rings are universally banned or must be completely flipped up and hidden. But I don't. Like I said, it comes out earrings, limited to one or whatever. Mine don't dangle and they hide underneath my Faraday beanie, so I don't have to worry about that. Ear gauges, I don't have those. Rings are limited to a single wedding band or class ring, which is why I'm going to get the gloves. The necklaces must be kept tucked, which my necklace is tucked in it. My chokers cannot interfere in any way, shape, or form with the client, but they must be kept tucked entirely inside the uniform undershirt at all times to prevent them from dangling into a patient care field. Bracelets are banned entirely or restricted to a single flat medical alert bracelet as they interfere with proper forearm handling, blind or elderly patient protocols. So, like, I wear my bracelets. These help with osteoporosis and arthritis as well as promote blood flow. They also ground. I don't see any burning today where they darken my wrist or they overcharge me so much to where they darken my wrist. I don't see it today. I don't even see any soot, but it usually grounds everything, all the directed energy, which is why I wear the bracelets. And I understand that this is a long video, but it's important for my documentation because none of this came about until they seen that I was getting my people to their appointments on time. They were trying to sleep deprive me, and I was still trying to get my work. I was still getting my work done. They are attacking me on a daily basis, and I'm still able to complete multiple jobs and do it to perfection or near perfection. I am. I have multiple cameras surrounding my van for police illegal monitoring, harassment, and tracking to just record everything that they're doing, which is why I'm going to civil rights lawsuits because they are illegally tracking, monitoring, and harassing me. As soon as they realized that they couldn't do anything, they started attacking. They came up with a plan to attack my body armor, and I'm just coming up with a way to defend myself from it. Uh, Hair extending past the shoulders must be tied back tightly in a ponytail or bun so it does not fall into a patient's wound or block the provider's vision. So I always keep my hair in a ponytail. I have done that for years. It's the best way to protect my brainstem from my brainstem and my spine in the back of my brain from the direct energy weapons because they keep trying to damage my brain as much as possible. Today I took off my lower the magnets that I had on my that I have on my ponytail. I don't know if you can see it. I took that off along with the copper and neodymium magnets that's right around it, and immediately I only had it off for probably 2 hours. They started hurting my spine and hurting my back. Facial hair, mustaches, and goatees must be trimmed neatly. Uh, Transit prefers no thick beards that prohibit the use of a facial mask. So I don't have a thick beard. It's a medium-sized beard. I'm always neatly groomed, but I will be probably going to get a haircut tomorrow or Monday or sometime next week. I don't really know. Fingernails must be kept short, clean, and trimmed, which I do that. And then it goes into this is the only thing where it goes into like female stuff, acrylic nails and all that, and I don't wear any of that. But it feels like the whole entire list was literally tailored to me because of the email that I sent her yesterday. And they just want my armor off. I have text messages where an old coworker of mine was like, "Let's go swim so you can get out of all that armor." Like, there's a real problem with this armor to me, which means that it's working against their system. It's protecting me from their system. It's protecting my health from their system. Like they said. I'm going to list all the problems that this armor could cause. So I smoke on a daily, but I don't cough. I smoke organic cigarettes. I haven't had any health issues for the past 3 to 4 years outside of them forcing me to be constipated and slowing down my weight loss. I haven't needed to go to the hospital in almost 2.5 years. I don't need any doctor's appointments because I don't get sick. I created my own medicines, my own armor, my own everything. Um, and it's just, they want they want to kill me so badly that every job I go to, I have to document everything that occurs because then it creates a pattern. Every time I start making money and I start progressing and they see I'm doing good, all of the problems start occurring and all of the complaints start coming in and all of the harassment start coming in. And this has happened so far 3 jobs. I've only had 3 jobs since 2023, I think. Um, Anytime they see me doing good, it's just a repetitive pattern of civil conspiracy and harassment. And that is the whole point of documenting this video. None of this came about until they realized that they had nothing to actually complain about. So then they started attacking my armor. So I think what's next is I accidentally ran a red light. So I'm waiting for that situation to come about. It's looming. They don't send out tickets immediately. I don't get the information immediately, whatever. I was trying greatly to retake my license. I didn't drive for 3 years so that when I got my new car, I can have lower insurance because they put my insurance so astronomically high the last time I had a car that I had to wait until stuff fell off my license. But I think I ran a red light by accident, one in I think Maitland by accident, and then one down the road on Silver Star by accident. And I swear to God, not reckless driving, literally just the light changed so fast. But as I'm sitting here trying to make it through traffic, um, and that's it. I'm gonna probably have to deal with those situations and pay for those tickets and everything. But it is what it is. It's always some type of something going on, but then it all has to be documented. And this is probably one of the longest videos I made in a very long time.